G'day. Welcome back to Goldson's Gold Making Weekly Recap, The War Within, episode 12. So, in the last week, I'm down 1,128,638. My total gold earned since the launch of the War Within expansion is currently 0. I have recorded 885 hours of in-game time, which means I have lost, on average, 17.5k gold per hour. Grinding tailoring knowledge is beginning to eat at my soul. I managed to unravel cloth for the first time. I crafted a bunch of rank 5 alchemy accessories for the alt army. I also crafted some tailoring bolts down in the Weaver's Lair. But all in all, I had a pretty full-on week as usual. Stay tuned for a more in-depth review on how I tracked my gold and how I spent my time in the game after the outdated intro. G'day truth seekers and confused admirers, Goldson here, showing you a different mindset regarding virtual wealth creation. By setting goals, minimizing the distractions, the power of being focused and consistent. My goal for the War Within is to obtain 100 million gold. Join me on my adventure where I can impart knowledge and important life lessons that has made me the person who I am today. Yo, what's going on, boys? Goldson back with another weekly recap video, I guess. I know, judging by if you clicked on the title, you must be intrigued of why I'm losing so much fucking gold. And there is a reason to it, and there is a method to my madness, and we'll get into that further into the proof of gold section in today's video. I'll talk about it a little bit there. But what are we at? We're at episode 12. Fucking hell. Time goes so quick, man. Like, I've been busy boy, I tell you what. Like, maybe in the game, but outside the game, I've been pretty lazy, to be honest. I got bills to pay. I got to do my rego for my car. I got to do my insurance. I got to renew everything because I drive for Uber. I play games and I drive for Uber on the side, you know. While I still can, I guess, until the autonomy kicks in, and then, well, again, at that point, I'll just send my car out, and then when it comes back, I'll charge and clean it, right? I'll be like a little shepherd with my car. It gives me an idea for the future to be like a bit of a car shepherd and have like 10 electric cars, autonomous, send them out, and then when they come back, I give them a good clean and charge them up, and that'd be a cool job for the future. And then in the downtime, I'll be playing WoW, streaming WoW as a gold content creator. That's a bit of the dream, but let's get into today's video, shall we? All right, so as you know from the quick intro, I'll let you know that I'm hemorrhaging gold, as you can probably tell. But if you're watching this, you don't really care. You just want to see what's going on. What am I up to? What's Goldson fucking doing that I'm not? But yeah, we'll first things first, we'll go into what I crafted, eh? So I basically crafted Daybreak Spell Thread and Sunset Spell Thread. I crafted more Sunset this week, but we're well into crafting what? That's like 750 odd of these a week. And the profitability on these each week is like less than 1,000. So you could say I'm earning a decent 500,000 gold a week minimum, conservative 500,000 gold, but it clearly doesn't show on the thumbnail because I'm reinvesting most of that money. They call it like in reality they call it compounding interest. So you it's like whatever profit you get, you take that money and reinvest it, and then you get more back. It's kind of like that, but in this game we don't really fully benefit from compound interest. But either way, I crafted the spell threads, so I'm going to keep pushing on with that because I want to get to the point where I'm just like using my tailoring concentration to make dirty ass cheap spell thread, basically. Like, it's going to be dirt cheap, probably the cheapest on the market. So it's definitely going to put a wall up there for a lot of people trying to get into spell thread. So I might have the market there in NA for a little while. Who knows for how long, until other people catch up. I don't know. We'll find out. But I don't think a lot of people are going to look at the price profit and go, nah, fuck that. Too much effort. I'm not going to bother. And I don't blame you. But that's where I make my money, I guess. I crafted a bunch of Authority Adepts weapon enchants, rank 3, 291 of these bad boys. And that 291 is based on 18 enchanters. So there's people out there that have fucking shitloads more enchanters than me. Like a shitload, but my enchanters are fully decked out for the build of making that enchant. I'm slowly working into like getting a rank 5 nullstone double resourcefulness just for the lols, man. Like, just because, you know, it's probably gonna cost a lot of money to make, but I do the crafting orders every day, so hopefully throughout the whole expansion I'll probably get my money back. Who knows? But if it is a loss, then I'll make it up. I'll make that profit up from somewhere else in the game, I guess. We'll see. Oops. What else I made? I made some fucking Vantus runes here. So I made 177 Vantus runes on the same characters. So I got 18 enchanters, and those enchanters both 18 inscriptions. So I got 18 enchanters, 18 scribes. The scribes are pumping out Vantus runes because that's the most profitable use of concentration at the moment. Future proofing, I should be able to do the new contracts. I'm not going to bother about missives because, fuck missives. But contracts and Vantus runes definitely going to be the key player. And there's one more item that I'm going to use for concentration that might be the most lucrative but the most tedious to make gold with, and I guess I'll touch on it now while it's fresh in my mind, and this relates to the alt army. Okay, so the if you're not sure, my alt army consists of 92 alchemists, right? And those 92 alchemists have 3 rare tools each. Currently they have 2, so I got an double ingenuity weapon profession tool, a double resourcefulness profession tool, and then I'm going to have a multi-craft ingenuity tool, right? So one will be for thermaturgy, which was my initial plan, but now the multi-craft tool is going to be used for the flasks and files or whatever, and the double resourcefulness will just be for the patron orders. And I kind of want them all at rank 5, but like, as you know, crafting the alchemy tool costs us. It's probably the most expensive tool in the game because it requires codified greenwood and I forget the other one, but they're expensive. And to craft at rank 5, you need rank 3 materials. But if these enchanters have I've got 18 inscription alts that I've recently bought all the patterns to make the alchemist rod on, which were pretty cheap. They're like 5 gold each, right? So you go on the auction house and then buy that shit now if you want for 5 gold each before they change the drop rate, but I doubt it. But yeah, so long story short, I'm going to use the 18 scribes to make the rank 5 alchemy tool. So in total, I need, let's say, 92 times 3, so that's like 184, something like that. No, it'd be 284. 284. I need to craft 284 rank 5 alchemy tools. I don't have to, I want to. That's the key difference. I know most people won't do that, but if you're gonna min max, you might as well min fucking max, in my opinion. But anyway, and to do that with using rank 5 materials is gonna cost millions. But if I use concentration and rank 2 materials, my alts can fulfill all of those alts. We'll do a quick napkin math, just while I got it in my head. So I'll pull out the calculator. Okay. So we got 92 times 3, 276. I'm way off my math. So I need to craft 276 alts. Let's say we can make 4 a week using concentration. So we divide that by 4 and then divide that by 18. So it should take 3 to 4 weeks to, let's say 4 weeks to convert all my tools to rank 5 using concentration. Then after that, after I've got all the tools made, so it'll take a month just to do it, but like it's going to save millions, right? So I might as well do it that way. And then after that, I can like put on a thing on the trade chat saying selling alchemy tools cheap rank 2, and I'll have a set price, and then if anyone's keen, I'll just say send it to this alt, boom, 5k, 10k, whatever. Like if people can save 20k, then they'll save 20k. They'll come to me. They'll put an order in for me. And like say if you're making 20k profit making rank 5 tools for everyone, times how many alts. So this is kind of my idea of using the alt army for crafting as well, but it's obviously a lot more tedious, a lot more mucking around and shit, but I don't know, it kind of makes sense to do that than rather than spend it, because I'm trying to make gold, not spend it, but I'm learning along the way. Anyway, big fucking sidetrack there, but let's get back to what I crafted. All right, so we did the Vanus through. So this arrow is pointing at these three here, and the Dawn Thread lining is a bit of an off one because I thought I'd try and utilize the concentration on my mains, like my 4 mains, and I'm like, I'll just craft whatever's profitable, and that's what I made. And then I made some chest enchants, which is it's quite minimal. It might not be worth the time telling everyone about it because it's such a low quantity. Really, the big quantity items from the old army are the ones that are more popular. And you can see here, Flask of Tempered Versatility. I don't know if you remember, but the versatility flasks in Dragonflight were the fucking tip-top fucking flasks, man. And like the whole expansion, really, because it serves 2 purposes. Like everyone's going for, Flask of Alchemical Chaos and shit. Like everyone's frothing on that, which is cool. Go for it. But then I'm like, well, fuck it. It's easier because I'm transitioning from Thermitage. It's profitable, but it's not as profitable as making these flasks here. So I'm transitioning the alt army to Flasks of Tempered Versatility, and it's beautiful the way they've set it up for alt armies. It's like they designed it for alt armies. I mean, like, once I got my full setup with all my points, I should be able to craft these versatility pots or flasks every time I log in, and it's beneficial for me to do it every day because of the spillover buff. Once the spillover buff's maxed, right, and you log in, it stacks up to 10 and it lasts 5 minutes. And like I'm in and out of my tunes within a couple of minutes, so I'm always going to have that spillover buff running all the time. Once it gets up to 10, it's always going to be on, unless I disrupt the flow of my ults and I like got to do some other shit. Like season 2 is going to disrupt that because I'm gonna be obviously getting the new recipes and all that shit, right? And then once all the recipes are done, then I'll head back to the city, and then they'll just stay popped in Dornagal the whole fucking time, running the bloody Ingenuity file, which lasts fucking forever now that I've got the points on it. So I'm getting mad value from that. And like, I don't know if you noticed, but the flasks of Ingenuity are like 300 to 400 gold a pop for rank 3. Because no one cares about Ingenuity, man. They're fucking mad. Ingenuity saves time and concentration equals gold. But anyway, going back to the Flask of Tempered Versatility, this flask is the best overall, in my opinion. 1, it's easier to obtain. 2, it serves both PvP and PvE aspects, right? And it's cheaper than Flask of Alchemical Chaos. And as the seasons progress, versatility is percentage based. So versatility actually gets stronger the longer the expansion is. That's why at the end of season 4 in Dragonflight, versatility were the shiznit. How you going? Let's fucking go. And they were dirt cheap. They were like fucking 70, 80 gold a pop. And like I doubt the flasks with the new concentration builders, they're not going to go down to that price. I don't think they're going to go down to 80 gold a pop. They might, but I think by then it wouldn't be worth fucking doing concentration builds for, because it'd be profitability won't be there. Well, it will be there, but people won't get out of bed for anything less, than 30k an hour, I guess. But anyway, moving on. So that was a big segment there, a big intro. But oh well. Let's have a look at the goal review, because we had a goal, and you can see here we have talked about it. We had attained the more knowledge points via Patreon. I can't wait till I don't have to obtain knowledge points, and we can change the goals to like something more fun and interesting. Like, once the army's built and there's nothing else to do, the question is what's Goldson going to be up to, man? I'm going to be doing all sorts of crazy shit. But right now the focus is the alt army, getting that set up, because I can't sleep not knowing that they're not fucking min-maxed all the way. So I'm kind of like, that's my motivation. I want to get to that, like what I set out to at the start before the expansion in my previous videos and shit. Like I said, this is a theory craft, this is what I'm thinking. And then like, it's one thing theory craft, and the other thing, the hardest thing is actually doing it, It's like Elon Musk always says, prototypes are easy, manufacturing or production's hard as fuck. And it's true. It's fucking true. Anyone can come up with a prototype or a concept. It's actually executing on it that's the hard part. But that's where the value is, mind you. Okay, so craft something profitable. Yeah, craft something profitable didn't really show in the fucking thumbnail, but oh well, I don't care. But slow and steady always wins the race, and I'm going to prove that concept to you. Slow and steady. I wanted to craft the alchemy accessories at rank 4. So keynote, I just said, oh, rank 4 will do. But then I realized it wasn't that much more money, gold, to just go to rank 5. And I was like, well, if I just go straight to rank 5, then it saves me recrafting it later. So I just said, fuck it. I'll craft all my own shit, like my rank 3 bolts, the exquisite weather cloth bolts. I crafted my own of them from scratch. But the gleaming shards I bought off the auction house, because I couldn't be fucked disenchanting them. I could have, but actually I couldn't have, because my disenchant build isn't optimal yet. Kind of want to build all my professions up, then make like individual like videos and shit on each aspect of crafting, like everything, like milling, prospecting, disenchanting, craft, everything, just herbing, mining, everything. But that's those videos are going to be later on. Anyway, extra activities. What do we get up to? I started to level alts via time walking. Yes, I did actually. I found a cool little fucking thing with the well, I didn't find it. I discovered it, but I kind of made it a little bit better. But because you're leveling, because my goal is to level alts up to level 80, and the 20th anniversary gives you like 10%, and if you do the quest, gives you another 10% for 12 hours, right? And I was thinking, yeah, 10% for 12 hours, like that means I only have to do this quest once. So I went to there, and it said, oh, do all the activities to build up, and I was like, oh fuck no, what do I? And then I was like, okay. Then I looked online. It said, oh, go to this chest, pick up the mirror, and then summon your pet, any pet, and then turn into that pet, and then go sit in the basket for like 3 or 5 minutes, and then your quest's complete. Like it's like AFK quest. But I realized only one person can go into the basket. So at the start I was waiting for them to get out so I can go in. Then I realized as I walked over the basket, I was like, oh, I got a percentage for that, and I wasn't in the basket. So then I ended up doing a bird's eye view, looking down, and then strafing left and right through the basket. And every time I strafed through the basket, I was getting like 2%, you know what I mean? And then I just did that to 100%, and then I'd fucking go hand it in, then I'll queue up for my dungeon. Then I'll be sitting at like, I think it was like 55% experience out in the real world and 45% experience in dungeon, which was pretty cool, man. And with rested experience on top of that, it's very quick. So like what I was doing, I was doing that, getting the buff, and then just doing dungeons, and then while I was waiting for the dungeon queue, I'll just be doing world quests, like just trying to fill up my time, make it more efficient. And then once my rested experience ran out, I'll just log off and then do it again. And I feel like that's the quickest way to level up the alt army, utilizing the bonus experience and the rested experience at the same time. But anyway, that's what I started the level. So I only do the leveling once all my other shit's done first, i.e. patron orders first, crafting, and all that stuff. All that's first time craft bonus of the day. I do all that shit, my daily patron orders on all 118 alts every day before I touch leveling, or even before I touch my main. I do all my fucking chores first, or expectations, I like to call it. Anyway, and then I actually went into the Weaver's Lair downstairs, and apparently there's a quest item there. You can get your own profession table downstairs, and it's actually a bit more better to craft down there because you don't have the lag from the city up top. So the Weaver's Lair, you get the tailoring table and all that shit, and you can craft down there kind of in peace a bit. And with the Brutosaur mount, you can just chill down there. So that's what I did. And I did some unraveling because my unraveling build is fully maxed, like double resourcefulness, full knowledge points, everything. So I was like, well, I might as well unravel my own shit rather than buy it off the auction house, because that's gold saved is gold earned, right? And I was kind of curious how it went, and it went pretty good, pretty easy. You use that mass salvage assist add-on. That helps a lot, man. Otherwise you got to manually like reorganize the stacks in your bags. but the add-on kind of like stacks your reagents in your bags properly. Anyway, I also crafted my own bolts for testing purposes. Testing purposes meaning it wasn't a full proper test, like in my mind, meaning like because my build isn't complete for the alt army, and I'll do a big video on that once the alt army is fully decked out and like fully min max. Of course, I'm going to do a video on that. But anyway, crafted more bolts for my own purpose. Anyway, let's go into the proof of gold section, and this is the weekly section that goes through how much gold I've got, how I record my stats, and a bit more information there as well if you're keen for that. Fuck, I'm a handsome bloke. Yeah, nah. Proof of gold time. Let's go. We'll log straight into the second account, into the Borealis Bank, because I had another name of it. I had originally Goldson was called Bank because he was a mechanome, and then I made Borealis Bank because he was a cool Tyrian. I should have came up with something a bit more clever, but oh well. All right. So what do we want first? We'll chuck out the guild bank first. I haven't used the guild bank all last week, so it's just been sitting dormant really. But let's have a look. We got 576. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as last week. 786, no change. Okay, we'll sort out the war bank. The war bank's looking pretty juicy. I've got like a bunch of materials. I got like lots of reagents in here. I've got like 3 tabs full, 3 out of 5 tabs full. But what do we got? We got 1.8 million. So 1828. 1828, and what's the last digits? 624. 624. All right. Well, we got that data. Now we need the time played. So we go to Alcoholic. We'll scroll down. What do we got? 39 days, 30 minutes. So we go 39 days, 0, 9 minutes. Well, I swear it was 9 minutes. Man, I got 30 minutes. I'm cooked. Got a bloody memory of a goldfish, man. All right, so we'll log out. We've got all the data now. We'll log out on this account, and then we'll go onto Goldson, the main account. Logging out. Yeah. So just quickly looking at this, because I don't know if you saw that there's a new fucking pirate theme outfits. It's like a black purple. It's gonna be sick. I'm gonna have a red one, a gold one, a black and purple one. Be cool if they made a green one and a blue one and shit like that, just to have because I kind of want to have like a pirate plunderstorm theme for this background. That'd be cool. I'd have to change Gez, and I'll have to pay for get him in as a cool tier. That'd be cool. Anyway, sidetrack. We'll log in. My computer's so fucking slow. No, my computer's actually quite quick. My internet's slow as shit. There we go. All right, so just so you know, I'm selling like I got like what 800k pending. I got 2.8 million on the auction house and pending. So this, I know for sure this is not going to be. It's going to be a down week for the thumbnail, that's for sure. But what do we need? Come out here to where all the other people are, and we want the gold. So we might as well scroll down. We'll do the gold first. We got 736117. $736,117. I just realised that I never took the fucking gold from the other account. Fuck, I'm a wally. I'm cooked, man. What's wrong with me today? But overall, I'm pretty excited with the real life aspect of my life. Maybe not so much the in-game aspect. If you've got your ear to the ground, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're like me and you like economics and how monetary systems work and stuff like that, in-game and out of game, because really it's all about understanding the rules of which you play the game, in and out of the game, so to speak. And then once you know how the monetary system works, and you know that there's a meta in real life, that's when you know. So right now you're probably dismissive of it, but in time you will see what I'm talking about. And that's why I don't really give a shit, and I'm just burning time in the video game because I prefer it. You know what I'm saying? What do we want? We want the gold. Okay, gold is 426672. 426672. Okay. And we want the time. I swear we got the time played already. Yeah, well, 39 days, 32 minutes. We might as well change that. Okay, now we just need the time on this account. So this one's 409 days, 4 hours, 32 minutes. So 409, 432. 409, 432. Jesus Christ, I'm cooked. All right, so we put the time in there. So we got how much hours we played on the two accounts. So looking at this, if we drag it down, we're down, looks like 1.1 mil, or exactly 1.128. Shit. So we're down, but like really, technically we're up because we've got 2.8 million in the pending in the auction house. So technically we're up, but for the sake of consistency, we report it as we're down. And I put in 85 hours. What the fuck? That was the biggest week so far. Jeez. That's hectic. So 85 hours gives us a total of 885 hours. Let's see what the goal. So we on here we lost 13.2k gold per hour. In total, we're down 15.5 million since the launch. That's fucking insane. So on average, down 17.5k for every hour spent, which is 885 hours. So hopefully, because we're still cooking the army, mind you, and once the army's finished cooking and we're ready to serve it up, hopefully we can see more green. So right now it's a sea of fucking red, which is quite amazing because I know not many people think like me, and they can't see that like having a shitload of gold sitting in your bank, or like having a big stockpile of gold is not a good way to be. And that goes with the same in real life. If you've got a bank full of hundreds of thousands of dollars in your bank, that's not good because it's not invested. And you don't obviously it's a big difference between the in-game thing. Like in the game, it doesn't really matter, but it's the principle still applies for like investing and shit. Like if you got to make money, you got to spend money to make money, basically. And right now, I'm spending money, I'm investing. Like right now, like all my thumbnails for the last 10 or 12 weeks, people have just been like, he's not making anything. But they'll probably come back once they start seeing the green thumbnails and seeing the progress, all the way up to 100 million, man. But that's how you got to think, really. Like, that's how you got to think. You got to think long term. You think short term, you're not going to win, man. I'm telling you, you're not going to win. This mindset really applies to real life, but I'm just kind of applying it to a game, But anyway, we'll head back to the main channel. We'll have more of a chin wag over there. Okay, so proof of gold out of the way. Hopefully you got something from that section. But yeah, it really is good to track your progress over time. In real life, it's good to track your net worth every month, every year. So you track it once a month, so you can sort of see where you're going, like how close are you to escaping the rat race. Are you like so far away? Are you pretty close? I'm getting pretty close. Not gonna lie. I reckon a couple more 2 to 3 years, I reckon I'll be out of this rat race, mate. And then we'll be full chilling, mate. It'll be full-time content creation, like streaming, everything, and we'll be living overseas, man. That'll be awesome. That's like ambitious goal of mine. And if you know anything about my goals, is that I have the goals there. It might not happen as soon as I would like, but the goal is to always get there, right? And I want everyone to have similar goals, because if you don't have a goal, you're just sitting on autopilot, man. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like you're just in the rat race going around and around and around thinking that something's going to change, but nothing's going to change. No one's there. No one's going to come and save you. That's the truth. Everyone's minding their own business and shit. They might say, oh, we're looking out for you. I'm going to help you out. Really, but they're like secretly, they want to see you fail. They want, that's why, like, I don't have friends in real life anymore. Like, because they're just trying to compare themselves to you. Like they say, oh, how you going? Oh, yeah. And it's just a game of keeping up with the fucking Joneses. Like, I got no time for that shit. Anyway, let's go into the long-term goals. Long-term goals here for the game, for this expansion anyway, is to earn 100 million gold in the War Within. So right now we haven't earned nothing. We're like three months in out of a potentially 18-month expansion. So we still got a few. We're going to have at least a full year of making gold. So I reckon we're going to hit that 100 million gold in the War Within. No fucking worries. It's just going to take time. It's going to take time. We're going to get there. But yeah, we're going to get 92 tailors with 340 knowledge points each. 92 alchemists with 230 knowledge points each. Actually, I'll quickly update this. Okay, so I'll just put a line through it because this goal is pretty much achieved because we've got the alchemists are done. Anyway, let's moving on. Progression time. This is a good part. I like doing this because it's kind of like a see how you going. So you can see I put a tick through the alchemist here, a little green tick. Get all the 120 tunes to level 80. So we're chugging away. We're doing about 5% a week. So looking at that, we're probably couple months time we'll have all the alts at all the tunes at level 80. Sorry. So there's no rush on that really. Basically, we want to have it all done before season 2, just as a precaution. I need a drink of water. 1 sec. Oh. All right. So, 92 tailors with 340 knowledge points each. You know, this is the one that's giving me fucking headache right now because we're only getting about 4.75% progress now each week, which is fuck all, really. Most of the work orders and patron orders are requiring like armor and shit. And I'm not set up for armor, so I'm not really doing them all, which is kind of like shitty. But it's okay. I just got to do about 4 more weeks to go. So I put in a little flashy sign, 4 weeks to go, which is if on average we're getting about 5% a week. So 4 weeks should pop us out. 4.5 weeks. Yeah, say 4.5 weeks should give us a full completion there, and we'll do a video once all that's done because it's going to be a pretty epic video because I'll probably be the only one with the statistics, the averages for 92 tailors pumping out spell weaves and fucking tailoring bolts and shit like that. So that's going to be fun. We'll look forward to that. So come back in a month's time. And it should be done before Christmas. Alrighty, new goals for this week. What are we going to fuck around with? So again, we're going to attain more knowledge points via the patron orders. Yes, we touched on that. We've got 4 weeks to go. And then hopefully we can have a little break from patron orders because definitely I need a fucking holiday from that shit. I want to craft something profitable using spare concentration. Yes, definitely. I want to keep doing that for until we get 100 million. Once we get to 100 million, we can probably put the brakes on, chill out a bit, do some PTR stuff. Who knows, but this is a bit in the future. Okay, so I want to craft 92 rank 4 multi-craft ingenuity alchemy tools. Right? So I did touch on it before. I want to have multi-craft ingenuity tools to make those flasks of tempered versatility. So I have 3 tools per alt, which is pretty stupid. But it's like one of those things I always say, once it's done, and I don't have to worry about it. It's one less thing I got to worry about. So, but until they haven't been made and they're fully min-max, I'm going to worry about them. Because in Dragonflight, I had all my alt army fully decked out, and we're just pumping, printing money every week. But it took a lot to get there. And this time around in the War Within, we're doubling down and we're going a bit harder. Hopefully something comes of it, The whole aim of this is I'm building a channel now to be essentially have a seat at the table in the future. Right now I don't consider myself much of a content creator. I'm more just trying to establish myself really. So thanks if you're watching into there. You're the loyal followers, man. Whether you subscribed or not, you're watching. You're keen to see how I'm going, and once we chip away at these goals and we start setting other goals in life, it's going to be fucking awesome, man. So conclusion, well, I really fucking talked about a lot of it. Let's go full cam, eh? Because what a handsome fella I am. Yeah. But I got a bit of blood there. My pimples are still flaring up. The food, my scars and shit. So you can you can see the scars on my face. But they're battle scars, mate, because I'm a fucking pirate dog. Yeah, boy. That's it. In conclusion, we're chipping away. So another month's time, we're going to have full build. Hopefully the alchemy builds. Hopefully we can get enough points in the alchemy build to be pumping out flasks. But really, in 2 months from now, in the new year, the alt army is going to be done. So it would have been 5 months, 4 to 5 months to get the alt army fully decked out. And that basically the whole account, I got 2 accounts, 5 months, it's done. Everything's done. So hopefully we can use that time after that just to print gold, man. That's the goal. And we're learning along the way. I don't have a Discord. I don't want Discord yet. I don't feel like I need one yet. Because if I do have a Discord, it's gonna change my mindset, because I'm gonna read all the little tips and tricks that everyone else is sharing and that, which is good. Don't get me wrong, but like it does disrupt my ability to like stay focused, because I'm like constantly worrying about what others are doing, and whereas I should just focus on what I'm doing for myself. And that applies to people watching this as well. Like people watching this going, fuck, I'm not doing nowhere near what Goldson's fucking doing, you know, like, and you don't have to. If anything, I don't want anyone to do this, because this is fucking ridiculous. You know, like I should have put in my title, my goal for the War Within is 20 million gold or something easier. It would have been a lot easier, but like with me, like I can't sleep until everything's min-max. It's just who I am. I need to start incorporating that mentality in my real life. But if that was the case, then I would quit games altogether and I'll just focus full on my health, go to the gym, get full ripped, work a job, get heaps of money, invest it all, collect that money, go overseas to live, and then start being a fucking gold making content creator. Because really, I like that shit. I like being online. I would love to be a streamer. That'd be cool. And I'm like, instead of doing that, I'm trying to work on everything all at the same time. You know, I've got the channel, I've got my weight loss video coming tomorrow, and a little tip there, it was a bad week, man. We had a relapse. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. But, you know, one bad week out of like several good is still good in my opinion. But anyway, that's my thoughts. I still got positive thoughts for the future. I hope everyone else is keeping safe out there. And if you really are struggling financial wise, like just know that like there's not much money in content creation for the majority of people. There's a small percentage of people that actually make money doing this stuff. I know I'm not one of those people, so I'm not even bothering, because it's just going to be a letdown for me in the future. So I don't really care about it. It's actually better to make money. There's actually a better opportunity in the real life right now as we speak. And you might have heard about it. And that's a little thing called BTC. Go study it, please. Because you're either going to start learning about it now for yourself, or you're going to be learning it from someone else. And you don't want to miss out, because there's a big wealth transfer happening, and it's all by design. It's just a more efficient way of moving money around the globe. And you won't believe me, but just go check it out. Like, take 1 hour this week to go and learn about it a bit more than just hearsay. Because whatever you know about Bitcoin right now, you're wrong. I'm telling you right now. And once you know the truth, you start telling everyone about it, and then you realize no one really gives a fuck, so stop talking to people about it. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking about it. Anyway, catch you later. See you tomorrow. Do root. Take it easy, boys. Alrighty, that's it for the weekly recap. Cheers for sticking to the end. Hope you got something from it. Want more updates? Follow us on X at Goldson_TV. It's all about the journey, and remember, slow and steady always wins the race.